Carlo Ancelotti's first public sweep through Brazil's talent pool felt less like a warm-up and more like an earthquake for anyone whose future depends on a national shirt. When a coach says he's evaluating around 70 players ahead of the World Cup, that's not a talking point, it's a warning. Nobody has a guaranteed spot, not even the names we've grown used to. For Rodrygo, who spent a summer wrapped in transfer rumours before deciding to remain at Real Madrid, that warning lands heavy. It's one thing to be a club star, it's another to survive the forensic inspection of a coach who has made his career on precision, tactical fit and ruthlessness in selection. The result is a high-stakes sprint that begins now, and the clock is not Rodrygo's friend. The context makes the stakes feel even bigger. Rodrygo's choice to stay in Madrid under Xabi Alonso gives him continuity, but not certainty. At club level, he must fight for starts and influence, and the new Real Madrid setup has its own demands. At the same time, Brazil's talent pipeline is not idle. Younger forwards and wide attackers such as Estevão Willian and Luis Henrique are forcing conversations about pace, pressing and different attacking profiles. Ancelotti's language, equal parts clinical and open-minded, signals he's prioritizing players who can deliver specific tactical outputs for the national team, not merely reputation. That means if Rodrygo is to be safe, he must deliver tangible, repeatable performances that map directly to what Ancelotti wants from his front line. There's also the tactical tug-of-war to consider. A national squad is not a club 11. Roles shift, pressing schemes are national templates, and balance matters often more than individual flair. Coaches building teams for a World Cup way minutes played, tactical adaptability, physical readiness, and the ability to execute a counter-press or defensive compactness. If Ancelotti is looking for forwards who defend from the front, who can slot into multiple wide positions, and who can change the tempo in 15-minute bursts, the scoreboard will be made in training sessions and limited minutes, not headlines. For a player like Rodrygo, whose best asset is attacking unpredictability and clever movement, the message is clear. Convert that unpredictability into measurable, coachable outcomes in matches that matter. From a narrative perspective, the human drama is unavoidable. Rodrygo is 24. He is both established and still at a career point where international recognition can define a decade. The fan stories, transfer sagas, social media debate, pundit takes add colour, but the core is raw performance. If he starts delivering consistent, high-impact performances for Real Madrid in La Liga and Europe, the argument for his inclusion becomes airtight. If he struggles for minutes or fails to fit the tactical boxes Ancelotti prioritizes, the door opens for the next wave of Brazilian attackers who are hungry, less encumbered by expectation, and often more specialized for the coach's plan. What should Rodrygo do next? First, he must be conspicuously decisive in moments, winning duels, pressing back, and showing tactical discipline even when his flair is the temptation. Second, he needs sustained minutes in meaningful fixtures. Sporadic flashes won't be enough. Third, he can use the upcoming club schedule and any friendly windows to showcase versatility. Play on both flanks, show that he can operate as a wide forward or a narrow incisive option, and above all demonstrate that he buys into a system rather than only relying on individual brilliance. Those deliverables, minutes, measurable inputs, tactical buy-in are what will convince an examiner like Ancelotti. Finally, the ripple effects stretch beyond one player. Real Madrid will monitor how this national selection saga affects squad harmony and market value. Brazil's final roster decisions will shape tactical options at the World Cup. Different forwards change pressing triggers, run channels, and finishing patterns. For fans, the drama is immediate and personal. A star who once seemed destined for the Seleção now faces a storyline of challenge and renewal. That's the reason this story hooks viewers. It's not a transfer rumour or a single press line. It's a crossroads where club fortunes, coach philosophy, and a young player's career trajectory all collide. The coming weeks will tell whether Rodrygo answers the test or whether Ancelotti's 70-name audit produces one of those shocks that turns headlines into history.